me that you're going for a job and there's no money, Bobby. Where is the money that they sent to you? Where is the money? There's no job. Me, I'm an entertainer too. You understand? I know what you know. You cannot tell me you are going for work and they did not pay you any money. There's nothing like that, though. It's impossible for you. You cannot. No, I don't even want to hear anything you're saying.
And when are they come back?
I don't want that. What kind of job is that? What kind of job is that?
I want.
It's not going to work, oh. It's not going to work. That's not how they do work. This job, I don't see your authenticity in it. I don't.
What happens when love is no longer enough? What happens when two people that appeared inseparable begin to walk in different directions? And more importantly, what can every man, especially those involved with older women, learn from this video? You see, when actress Uche Ogbodo publicly confirmed that her marriage had come to an end, social media went agog. Some people began to give their opinion. Some blamed her, some blamed the man, others blamed the age difference. But very few people asked the questions that actually matters. What lessons can we learn from it? What are the valuable lessons or clues that could save someone else's marriage? You see, this video is not suggesting that marriages involving older women are doomed to fail. But let's be realistic as possible and examine the realities that younger men tend to overlook when they are married to older women. And why emotional maturity, communication, and respect matters far more than age. Stay with me here, guys, because the final lessons may just be the one that will change the way you see or think about relationships forever. People often assume that age is a problem. It really is. What it does is that it just magnifies the existing problem. Some younger men settle for older women. They enter the relationship with expectations. For the woman, she may already know exactly what she wants from it. And if they fail to communicate honestly about their expectations, then disappointment can grow over time. So many younger men are initially, attracted or drawn to older women because of the type of confidence they exude, their level of maturity and emotional intelligence. All these qualities can be deeply attractive, but attraction is not enough. It can't sustain a union. Most often, the younger partner always feels corrected or underestimated, while the older partner feels taken for granted. You can now see the imbalance. Age has nothing to do with maturity. It has everything to do with how well you both are ready to handle conflicts, misunderstanding, pressure, disappointment. And a healthy marriage requires both partners to feel respected. Not because of the age or anything like that, but because of their individualistic personalities. Love alone cannot thrive when one person constantly feels diminished.
Every marriage faces seasons of change. Every marriage faces seasons of change. It's not peculiar to a set of people alone. There would even be a time where you would question your decisions and the type of partner you settled for, where you would begin to rethink your choices. There would be that time. Changes are bound to happen, especially when the kids arrive. You can be faced with financial pressure, health challenges, change in career paths. But what determines whether a couple will grow together or apart is how they choose to communicate through those changes. You can't escape it, and all those changes have its own impact on that marriage. So you just have to be ready for a whole lot.
Just know that you risk losing that marriage the moment you take it on social media. because you would automatically open up a channel that would give people the access to interfere in your marriage. They would give their unsolicited advice, whether you like it or not. They would make caricature of your marriage. It would be a thing of hot gossip. The moment you click your struggles and battles online, you will just automatically sign the death warrant of that marriage. And if your union, if there is no respect in that union, if there is no communication, if there is no commitment, there is no patience, just know that it is doomed to fail. Be getting ready to sign divorce papers. It is not rocket science. That's just it. And in the case of Uche Ogbodo, this is a woman that
and talks about marriage,
defended her husband fiercely. She stood by her decisions firmly as to why she settled for a much younger man. Her mouth was loose with words of praises in his defense. She went on to say how she has never dated anyone like him, that she has dated top shots in the past, but this her man is quite different from every man she dated in the past. That is not about money. It's not about wealth. That is about her peace of mind. It's about her sanity. That the man is a source of joy and happiness. She went on. They did Pepe Body online. Like it was a thing of to hell with you and your advice. So I wonder what happened after 8 years of marriage. She suddenly realized that she was married to a princess. After she gave birth to the number of children she wanted and did BBL surgery, that's when she woke up and remembered that, so I have been living with a princess. You see, the thing is, for a woman, you cannot change a woman's nature. You cannot change a woman's nature because at some point she would want accountability. At some point, rather, she would want responsibility. She would want you to pull in your weight. Maybe at the initial stage, she thought she could handle it. Just bring yourself. I have the means and the resources to take care of the both of us. That was her initial thoughts. But she now found out that this lovey thing cannot hold water. Cannot pay the bills. Cannot pay the bills. And a woman is just only natural that a woman would yearn to be doted on, to be spoiled, to be gifted with things. It's in a woman's nature. You can't erase it from her helical thread. It's not possible. It's not possible. So we should, take it easy with the judgmental words. We should take it easy. Because she just realized, after doing her body, levels have changed now. Levels have changed. I'm sure she began to get attention from the people she wants attention from. And I can only imagine that at some point, she would have stopped being accountable. And any decision she took couldn't be questioned. Especially after doing her body. And to some of you younger men that think that your techniques in bed can make that marriage last, you all may just have something else coming your way. Some of you men that go into a relationship with an older woman expecting to use her as your retirement plan, you just might have something else coming your way. Because I know that so many of you can, get your ego easily bruised. You people hate control. You people hate to be talked to. You people hate to be given directives. You people hate to be told what to do. So why settle for someone that is much older than you? Because at some point, she would feel taken for granted. You would feel underestimated. You don't want to be told what to do. You don't want to be giving orders. But you can sit back at home, be jobless, and think that your bola, what you have in between your thighs, can do the magic and make that marriage last. After all said and done, the end of any marriage can be quite painful, very painful for the parties involved. I can imagine the emotional turmoil it will take on their mental state. Trust me, it can be very depressing. So whether a marriage or relationship ends publicly or privately, one important truth is that love can bring two people together, but only intentional efforts can keep them together. What do you think? Do you believe age differences create its unique challenges in marriage? Or do you believe character and communication matters far more than age? Share your thoughts respectfully in the comments, and if you found this conversation thoughtful and balanced, then please kindly like, subscribe, turn on your notification to get more conversations, to explore more topics about marriage, relationship, psychology, and life lessons with empathy and depth. Until next time, guys, take care of your heart and the hearts of those you love. Stay blessed.